Welcome back to East Coast Car Culture. Today we're going to have the first video in our car spotlight series.
Name's Dave. I have a 1999 E55 AMG. Is the fastest four-door of 1999. They made 1,104 of these cars and only 546 came to the States. It's quite rare. 349 horsepower, 390 foot-pounds of torque. The 99 bumper is specific to this car. There is no other E55 AMG with this bumper. The year 2000 they changed the front end. So this is the last true AMG. This is the last AMG to actually come out of the Alterbach AMG factory. So basically Mercedes sent them a shell, and then from that shell they built it from the ground up. And a year after this car came out, they actually merged with Mercedes and went under the same roof. So yeah, 349 horsepower, 390 foot-pounds of torque. And 25 years later, it still moves. 0 to 60 time was about 4.9 seconds, and it's still pretty much right on the money at that. So the E55 is the BMW M5's competition. So throughout the 90s and the 2000s, BMW and Mercedes were going back and forth with each other, trying to one-up one another. So that's why this ended up being the fastest four-door of 1999, beating out the M5. And of course, a year or two later, the M5 beat this out by half a second. And then Mercedes upped them again and added a supercharger to the car and had 490 horsepower instead of 350. And they just kept doing that. And now today, of course, you have the 500 to 600 horsepower cars you see today. So this car in particular is on air ride suspension. It's in the trunk here, a couple amps for both the 12s and the door speakers. Up front you have a Clarion equalizer, probably from the mid 2000s, still operates well. Underneath here you have your whole air ride setup, all stainless, AccuAir, the Via-Air pumps. The brain is AccuAir, the controller up front is AccuAir. It was built about 15 years ago in New York City, still works flawlessly. And the one cool feature Mercedes did, because they knew you'd be working on this thing. There's this little guy here.
Wow.
The classic Mercedes single wiper. Didn't need two on these cars.